They put the pastor out of the church, the school board meeting. Hey everybody, it's Rev Woo Truth, REVWU Truth. Do me a big favor, please subscribe to my channel, ring that bell so you get notifications when I go live. I'm trying to build up my channel and I have more information to share with you about my new plans. But I don't want to delay the moment. Listen, I went to Florida. I went to Vero Beach, Florida to speak at a school board meeting there. And they put me out of the school board meeting. They gave me the early benediction. Listen, if you know anything about church, you know about a benediction. That's the closing of the service. Well, they closed me out before I could finish my time simply because I read from a book that's in one of their middle schools. Is quite pornographic. It's stuff that kids should not hear about in the first place. But I read from that information and they put me out of the school board meeting. Roll the footage.
I'm sorry.
Was there a reason why
I'm sorry. No, sorry.
Is there any explanation behind
There were 52 and I must have picked it up with one or the other. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm deeply offended by that. My name was left out. But not the time yet, because my name was left out. All right, I got to go at 3 minutes. 3 minutes with me because my name was left out.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure that we understand that. While everyone is talking about racism, let me say this on the topic of slavery. Blacks didn't benefit from slavery, just like we don't benefit from abortion. Planned Parenthood kills more black lives in 2 weeks than the KKK lynched in a century. Margaret Sanger said that she did not want the word to get out that she wanted to exterminate the Negro population. There is no slavery like lynching a baby in the womb. Some people talk about the racist education standards. They turn a blind and deaf ear to the fact that blacks are being slaughtered in this country by and large by the Democrat Party and white liberals who seek to further the plan of Margaret Sanger. Now on the topic of these pornographic books that you keep calling these point of context on as relates to whether they should be read or not. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher, currently in Storm Grove Middle School and Freshman Learning Center. Page 265. As if letting him finger me was going to cure all my problems, but in the end, I never told you to get away. And you did.
Continue.
Stop running circles on my stomach. Instead, you rub back and forth gently along my way. Your feet is wet under the top of my pants. Roll back and forth. Then another finger slip up. You're taking the microphone.
Yes, sir. I asked you to stop.
Why are you taking the
You're
microphone?
going to have to leave if I don't continue.
I have the right to read. I have the right to read.
No, sir. I asked you to
I have
stop.
the right to read.
I asked you to stop.
I have the right to read. I have the right to read. Please have the microphone.
Sir, I asked you to stop.
I have the right to read.
Thank you.
The chair. Dr. Tate Jones.
Yes, sir. I asked
You
you to
have
stop.
allowed these books to be in the school system for too long. And now you want to stop me from reading the bill that's in your school
When I
system.
stop, it's
These children deserve better than you looking the other way and saying nothing about what's going on. It's wrong. It's terrible. It's evil. It's much wrong. Read the book.
Yes, sir.
You want to remove me?
Don't stop. I asked you to stop.
Allow the world to see me removed for reading the pornographic book that's handed out in the school.
I just said, I'm stopping for reading. It's going to be removed. So I'm going to ask you to go.
This is not right.
It's
You
not
left
right.
my name off the list. Am I right? And now you kick me out, a black pastor, for reading these books. This is not good. I won't give a fight. I back the blue. I'm not like the people who don't back the blue. I love them. You're kicking me out. Let this be known. Let the world see They left my name out, and they're kicking me out for reading the filth that's in the school. This is Biden's America. This is Biden's America. This is a mess. This is a trap. They're kicking me out. That's right. Get it. They're putting me out for reading the pornographic material. I have a book bag in there with my information. Can I get my black book bag?
Where is that? That's the big one that you brought in?
Yeah, the black one to watch it. I have a book bag in there. Yes, sir. I want to get my book bag. Trust me, I'm not going to put it back. I'm not that guy. But the issue is this: they left out my name, and now they want to put me out for reading the books. These books should have been removed a long time ago. These books have been challenged before. But today they want to play cowardice. They want to act like they care and they're concerned about what's going on. But then they hide my name in the pile in a stack of papers. They won't let me get to the podium. And the moment I get to the podium and start speaking truth, they want to put me out. We can continue it outside. They put me out for speaking truth after blocking me.
So we're in the public school board.
Thank you, sir.
Administrative.
I appreciate you.
He's just talking now. We're on break. Can he not talk for 10 minutes in here? I just want to understand. But they want him to leave the room. They want him to leave the whole building.
I left the room.
So he's not allowed in the school district administrative office anymore.
He's been asked to go to the parking lot, so he can stay in the parking lot.
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm not giving you guys a hard time.
My thing
I'm just trying to understand.
they left my name out. They're going to block me from reading. So you can block me from speaking, but when I speak, you got to put me out. Is that the racism we want to talk about? That is racism. It is racism. That is racism. I mean, they put me out for reading. Block my name. Don't let me read. Come on, we gotta go to the park on. They hit my paperwork.
Good job, John. Good.
They hit my paperwork.
Good job, John.
They hit my paperwork and they put me out. It's unbelievable. Throw me out.
The biggest podcast tomorrow. It's gonna go viral.
Put me out. This is unbelievable. I back you. See? I support you all. The NAACP doesn't back you all. Many of these people, BLM doesn't back you. I back you good. I'm against all of this. But it's not fair. It's not fair that my name be left off. They hide my paperwork. And had I not had someone contact one of the conservative-leaning board members to make sure the information gets up there, I would not be allowed to speak.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you finish.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Of course, man. Listen, man.
If you need anything, like I said, you're free to be out here. Nobody's saying you can't be out here.
Yes, but this is unbelievable. Just take a look at this. This is Biden's America. Black pastor comes and speaks. They hide my paperwork. They won't let me talk. Where's my hat? My hat's still in there. I would like my hat is still in there. I have a black hat. This is amazing.
Was it by your bag, sir?
Say it again.
Was it
Yes,
by your bag?
it was by my bag. It
All right,
was.
black hat?
And so now they put me on. And they won't let me speak. They won't let me talk.
What were you going to say?
What was I going to say? I had so much to say. I wanted to talk about the pornographic books that are in the school system that Dr. Peggy Jones keeps overlooking. We are raping the minds of our children. Some people call it grooming. Some people call it indoctrination. But I call it mental rape because it stains the brain, assaults the soul, and it robs children of their innocence. We are preparing our children to be targets for pedophiles. This indoctrination must end. It is cruel. It is evil. It is demonic. We have rules. We have statutes. And when a person signs their paperwork to go and be allowed to speak, we should allow those people the opportunity to speak and to have say. Instead of blocking me from speaking initially, they did not want to hear what I had to say. You want to know why? Because I'm a black Christian conservative. If I was a black liberal, I can say whatever I want to say. But today in America, we seek to shut up the black Christian conservative, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. My paperwork was hidden. They took my name and they put it in another pile. They wanted to throw my name and what I was going to say in the trash while allowing everyone else to speak. The only person that happened to tonight was me, the black Christian conservative. Hey, if I was woke and I was getting up there, getting ready to say something pertaining to, supporting all of these leftist ideologies, then I would have been fine. But I am being bamboozled. All right, they're trying to hoodwink me. They're trying to stop the truth from getting out. But here's the problem with trying to stop the truth: you can't stop it. Because if you shut me down here, I'll go across town and speak up there. If you shut me down across town, I'll skip to another state and go speak over there. If you shut me down there, then I'll go somewhere else and speak. And by the time it's over, I'll have an army of people behind me standing for truth. I'm talking to the church right now. We need pastors. Hear me. We need pastors in this state who have cojones, who have balls, who are willing to stand up and speak truth to power, to start saying stuff about this filth that is taking place. We need to stop allowing these individuals who have special interests to lead our school boards and to take our children back to the past. America is not the once racist nation that it once was. We are not in slavery times. We're not in Jim Crow times. Things have gotten better, but because of Barack Hussein Obama and because of the BLM movement and because of these NAACP people who would not allow hearts to heal, they love to pull the scab off the wound, we are still in a mess today. We should be united instead of being divided. And guess what? The same people who talk about the so-called racist standards, they have nothing to say about the killing of black babies in the womb. Since 1973, 20 million black babies have been aborted in the womb. Where is the outcry for the babies who are being lynched in the womb? The most dangerous place for a baby in America today is in the womb of its mother. But we want to get here and exploit the standards in Florida. No, let's get back to some real issues. Before a child can get into a classroom, they first and foremost must be born. And the same people who like to talk about racism won't talk about the racist intentions of Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, who called blacks human weeds, said that she wanted to exterminate the Negro population, and said that she would use the black charismatic preacher if it ever occurred to any of the more rebellious Negroes. Well, I'm a rebellious Negro because I am against the killing of the unborn, and I'm against treating blacks as if they're victims in the public school systems in America. We are not victims. We are overcomers. We are victorious. Put that in the standards. We are not victims. We don't need to be pandered to. We don't need the soft bigotry of low expectations. We don't need white liberals telling us what's best for us. What we need is faith, family, and education void of special interest. That's my message. I'm running for the kingdom. For the kingdom. I'm running for the kingdom because we got enough. We got enough politicians. We need more preachers.
You have a card?
I don't have a card, but I'll give you my information.
You got mine, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not running for anything. I'm running for the kingdom.
See, the fix was in. They wanted to block me. They wanted to stop me. They hid my paperwork. 52 people signed up to speak, and only one person had their paperwork removed from the pile. Guess who? Yours truly. But I was able to find a way to still be able to speak. And when I got up there, they tried to shut me down and they walked me out with the sheriffs. And now listen, I back the blue. I'm not a fan of BLM. I believe in supporting law enforcement. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I knew that when that guy came and grabbed this elbow right here and pulled it. Now, if I had done one of these numbers like that, man, I might be dead right now. But listen, when law enforcement comes to remove you, make sure you go. Don't be doing all this, what you're trying to do, cuz. Don't do none of that stuff. Make sure you do what I did. I turned around with my arms out. I'm not reaching for nothing. I'm not doing none of the above because I have a beautiful wife to get back home to and 3 wonderful children. Listen, there is still good news though. The board ruled at the end of the school board meeting, and this was their ruling. They ruled 5-0 unanimously to remove all of the pornographic books that we called out in that school board meeting. That's what I call a triumph. The Bible says in Psalm 127:1, except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep. Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord. Children should not be treated as if they're expendable. We should not be trying to indoctrinate children or groom children. We should not be trying to pervert children because children are a heritage of the Lord. And the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate. America has it wrong. We are corrupting children. We are annihilating children. We are aborting children, and we're pushing mental rape upon children. And guess what? I'm prepared, along with many warriors around this country, to mount up and to get to as many school board meetings as possible to stand in the gap for our children. Well, I'm signing out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that bell because there's some good things going on. I'll see you when I see you.